Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be showing you why Graves Jungle is currently considered the strongest jungler in the game here in preseason 12. He has one of the best early games for pressuring people with red buff, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to start on red buff and pressure Amumu inside of his jungle. I'm going to get a ward down just to make sure my camp doesn't get invaded. I didn't want to stay to fight 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀 because I don't think we have the kill potential to kill him. That is nice that his ghost is on cooldown though. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 is pretty good right now because of the objective bounty, shutdown, and the freaking lethal tempo buff. So for your runes on Graves, you're going to want Fleet, Triumph with Alacrity, 𝗕𝘂𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒. Secondary runes, you do have a lot of options, but your best one is Nimbus with Absolute Focus if you want to run Ignite. If you don't want to run Ignite, don't go Nimbus. Instead, just go Water Walking. Auto attack into E reset, auto it down. Very nice. I'm going to go for my Golems next, and then I'll probably just take... You know what? We'll just do Raptors. I want to get on Amumu nice and early, so we'll just do the Raps into him. We want to auto attack and then immediately Q. Our Q's a little late there. My button's jamming up a bit. You can spread out your cone for your jungle item burn and for your red buff item burn. You see I have 4 stacks of grit right now. I can use my E. Now I have 5. And then when I auto this plant, it would maintain it, but we didn't quite get there in time. It doesn't matter though. It's only important for a full clear on Graves. So you can show up to Scuttle fight with 8 grit stacks, which gives you a bunch of extra bonus armor to where nothing can fight you. But in this case, we're doing a 3 camp clear invade. We're going to make sure Gromp is one of those camps. That way we can get to Amumu on time. That way we can get level 3. You got to get Gromp or Krugs to get level 3 off of 3 camps. We don't really need the blue buff. We're going to hop the wall, smack him around a bit. Auto attack Q or auto attack W. I don't see him. He should be here in a moment. He'll do 4 camps. He'll finish Raptors and I'll walk over here. Most likely be low health. Now I have double smite charges. Don't know where this guy's at. He should be here. Yeah, there you are, buddy. There you are, you little poop head. I didn't have to use my Ignite. I don't know what took him so gosh darn long. He made me wait. When we got there, he should have literally been on it. It looks like he had a late start. He's only done 2 camps. He should have been like halfway done with it at least. Well, not at least, but at most. That should be double Scuttle. We'll push into this one and we'll get the bot one. We have a mid Rakan. This is going to be a weird game. On Graves, you never want to die or you lose full tempo. You got to get down to early ganks and get early CS. If you don't do both, you lose the game because this champion will fall off unless you outrange their whole team, which we don't. Gonna WE on his head. We got the Veigar flash, but Rakan had to burn his. I want to get this Scuttle. I don't have bot prio. Got to keep a lookout. Gonna smite it into my autos. Held on to Q because I didn't need to burn it. First back on Graves, you want to try to have 1400 gold for serrated into boots. If you're really fed, you can just rush Berserker Greaves because that will give you a lot of extra movement speed to help you out on ganks. Otherwise, just get serrated in boots so that way you can get the early Yomus. Amumu's going to be really far behind after that. Since Graves doesn't scale, you need to either get double Herald and end the game pre-30, or you need to make sure your team gets Dragon Soul. Mages kind of wreck Graves in the late game. Things like Victor and Veigar, Brand, things that outrange him have absurd damage output. Plus, you may say, well, why not AD carries too? Because they have big damage output. Graves E gives him his grit, gives him a bunch of extra armor. So, yeah, this guy's dead. Should die there. I kind of dashed into that. That's unfortunate. We got the 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝗀, bit off a bit more than we could chew with the Amumu. If I could have gotten back to the big Raptor, I could have smited it and maybe stay alive. I think Veigar's gonna get away in this situation. That's unfortunate. At least we get a big first back. I'm gonna end up delaying my Yomus because I want tier 2 boots. That's alright. We'll go grab our topside jungle. We'll push in Dragon. Tied, scored's tied 2-2. Feels bad to die like that. At least we kind of needed to spend our gold. It's the only real upside to dying is if you had to base anyways. I'll show you what it looks like to drag your grit stack across your jungle. It's just all about pulling your camps from one camp to the next. Using our Q AoE to take them both at the same time. We did a lot of damage to 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀. He was even a level up on us, but since we had, I think we had red buff and ignite, the burn hit him really hard, did way more damage than he was expecting. Since there was 3 of them, he thought he could just bully me down. Gonna walk over, we have our grit stacks, bada boom. We still have 6. And now we can push into dragon with this. Dragon does physical damage, so we'll take a lot less damage. We have an extra 28 armor, and it gets higher per level. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀 is... yeah, he started late is what happened. What a goofball. We're going to hold on to our dash and push into dragon with our E. That way we can go over the wall and maintain our grit. We should also have an oracles right now. Oh, get him off me. Gotta go over the wall to stay alive. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗃 doesn't have his R. We still have our 8 grit stacks. That's why Jhin was doing no damage to us. It was mostly just 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗃 damaging us there. We kept up our 8 grit, so we went in for that dragon play. It kind of got wrecked. That was an extra 32 armor, so it's like we had 2 cloth armors there. Super tanky. See if we can find any... oh, wait. We'll just go for dragon. I was thinking about taking another camp. It's whatever. I'm going to lose my grit, so I'm going to hit snipe it with W. I was going to lose my stacks. Still have 8 stacks of grit. Trying to maintain it. Oh, that's not good. At least he doesn't have his R. I don't want this CS, just want him to take it faster. I ignited 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝗀 for the Nimbus Cloak speed up. Thought I might be able to get him if his dash was on cooldown. It's whatever. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀's stacking armor like crazy. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀 may be in the area, so I gotta hold on to my E. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀's got his R now here in a second. I'm gonna auto attack Q it. Like I said, I have to hold on to my E to go over a wall. Don't use your W for farming monster camps. It's a long cooldown, doesn't do much damage. That's his red buff. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀 shoved up. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀's not full item yet, and he's actually behind. I don't think he could even kill me if he wanted to. Alright, let's get him. I still have my R, so we're chilling. I know 𝗕 doesn't want to engage on this. Alright, I tried to snipe the 𝗕. I don't think my R would have killed 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀 anyway since he has double armor. It looked really goofy when it looked like I just missed the 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, but I was actually going for the 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go grab Scuttle. Wasn't really paying attention to where 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀 is at. And then we can do Herald. We'll get a lot of our health back. Queued up against the wall. Your E is very fluid. You can QE or WE or ER, and it's a very fluid animation. Graves has animation cancels by using his E. His E is also a great tool for uses an auto attack resetter as well. So it'd just be like auto attack straight into E like that. In ganks, it's not always that simple. If you're already on top of them, a lot of times you hold on to your E to use it as a gap closer instead of an auto attack resetter. Got Herald. Top turret has 3 plates. We'll hop over. He's not a real threat. Kill threat as long as we're near a wall. Our dash is a lower cooldown at these earlier levels. He's got to be landing crits. I'll reset. If he tries to hit me, I'll hop over the wall. We'll be fine. First item rush, got our Youmuu's. This is only good if you've built a lead or if you are ahead. If you've done neither, I would not recommend it because it doesn't make you tanky. All it's for is for setting up ganks because you move super fast out of combat. It gives you 40 out of combat movement speed, which is just as good as tier 2 boots. So it's like having an extra pair of tier 2 boots. Plus you get active combat speed for 6 seconds when you activate it. If you're getting focused down or the enemy jungler has a consistent way of doing damage to you, like a Vi or like a Warwick Q, something like that, then you're going to want to rush shield bow. Still have our double grit stacks. Auto attack it straight in the middle to apply it against all of them. Oh, is my red buff's not up yet? I see. We'll be going bot as long as they stay. Graves does have pretty good farm speed after his first clear. His first clear, he only really has time to do 5 camps right before Scuttle spawns in. If you do 6, you'll be a little bit late to Scuttle. So if you don't think the enemy jungler's going to be there right away, then it's alright. I wasn't close enough to the wall. I ate my E right into it. Auto attack Q. Since we have fleet, it doesn't really matter if the monster even autos us. Do get all of our health back. The only reason why I have my stats shown like this instead of my runes is so I can see my movement speed compared to theirs, so I know if a chase is a good chase or not. I can select them and see just how much faster I am or if I'm faster at all. They probably think I'm invading, which I am. I'll just wait. Moo can't fight me. Even if he is stacking armor, I have a level advantage, an item advantage. Alright, we're gonna go bot. This is too free. They don't have, neither one has a full item yet. We're gonna run up. Auto attack W. Holy crap, that was a lot of damage. We got the Jhin, but we got absolutely chunked. Silas did 775. I've seen support Silas before. Never realized it could do that much damage. That was a lot. That's the one downside to the Youmuu's rush is if you do find yourself in a situation where you're tanking, you're really not that tanky. I'll rush for a dragon. I don't think I can get to Moomoo's red in time. It's up in 15 seconds by the time I get... Ooh, never mind. He's bot side. I take it back. It's free. I'll help myself to his red buff. And I'll take his whole topside jungle, even if they get dragon. If I get 3 of his camps and they get a dragon, that's a better trade for me. We are a tempo-based jungle champion. Amumu just needs to get level 6 in team fight. He doesn't really have to be ahead. He just has to stay alive. Yeah, they're on it. That's fine. I don't have any teammates to help me with that. I needed to use Herald pre 14 minute. Used it kind of late. Auto attack W. Auto attack E. You got away. Wow, that was some insane lag. Holy crap, that was like 2 full seconds of lag. I'll chill top side, take his camps. Help Maokai get this turret. Maokai went for Frostfire and a Bramble. He took Ignite like a Shen would. Here comes Tryndamere, he can't stop this. I'm gonna get closer so I can land more of my pellets for maximum damage. And then we'll... Ooh, wait, Trynd. Got the wave shoved in. He's gonna have to wrap around for it eventually. We have almost triple Amumu's farm. He's dead. He's gonna have to R. Yep. He thought he was gonna live. Red Smite Burn lasts for a long time. It does true damage like an Ignite would. I knew we would at least trade R's if his R was up, or he would be greedy and think he didn't need to use it. Auto attack QE. E into him, drop the Q. Yeah, Veigar's really slow. He only has tier 1 boots. I don't want to steal this guy's CS. Otherwise, I would hit that last one. The enemy bot lane's getting problematic. Jin's full item, and Ashe is behind, so is Bran. I'll go bot right now. Jhin just wasted his item. Oh my god, the turret got him so low. I still might be able to get behind him because of Youmuu's. If I take this wide, fat angle. Yep, it's free. Got my W for the assist. Slowed him down. That was very nice that we were able to pick that up. It's going to damage me. Ooh, nice. Barely outwalked it. We need to get that Herald. They're going to get enemy objective bounty for Tower Dragons, Rift Heralds. It's for every objective. It's for turrets. I think inhibs, Nexus, everything. It just glows the immediate ones they can take. Like, they can't take this turret till they take that one type of thing. Alright, Youmuu's time. Come up behind him. Auto attack, WE. Got him. I'm going to snipe him with my R. He ate a fat one there. I kind of need... I need a little something here. A little bit of healing off of something. Yar's a dash, backwards Lucian dash. You can go over little walls with it, thin walls. You get snug up to it. It's essentially your E, but backwards. It's not quite as long as your E is, though. Your E is easier to go over walls with. I'll grab this Herald while they're out of it. Moon is losing so many resources. This is the only way you can win on Graves, though. If you're only farming your jungle and then you gank here and there like a Fiddlesticks jungle, you're not going to win. You only win if you're ahead and the enemy jungler's behind and you're still taking objectives. So even though he is considered pretty much the best jungler right now, he plays higher octane. He's always has to be doing something. AFK farming your own jungle doesn't really count as doing something. Unless you're Karthus or Fiddlesticks. Those are great. At least Fiddlesticks is a great beginner champion, because you just wait till your R's up and then you go press R on a lane. It's almost a guaranteed kill. Can take these at the same time. We're up to 170 CS, 18-minute mark. That's really high for a jungler, for how much KP we have. We have 11 out of 15. Since we don't have 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗹 yet, we have to play kind of more backline. We can't frontline too much if there's several opponents in the same spot. Yeah, and 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 just got shut down bounty. Oh, not 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, but their group up bot lane did. Don't know where they're at, and I'm sitting on a lot of gold. I'm going to go ahead and reset. I can grab 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, and after that, I think Bloodthirster's the best option. Double lifesteal is really strong in the league right now. Heal cut's not very good unless it's the support healer item. If the enemy support isn't an enchanter, then they're kind of out of luck. It's called Chemtech Purifier. Look at its stats. It's the easiest one for them to apply 60% heal cut on. All the other heal cut items aren't near as good. So they don't have an enchanter support. I have blue buff. I don't mind chomping out some mana. Hey, Veigar. I need him to waste his spells. Try to waste them on me instead of the minions. Jeez, they killed that really quick. I think we can get this turret, maybe. Yep, got turret. That's nice. They couldn't engage off that very well. I'm gonna have to block. E back right as he goes to throw out cage. Perfect. Still have our Youmuu's as well. Does he actually have vision of me, or is he throwing out blind skill shots? Their red buff should be up. Nice. Auto attack QE. Pretty much every combo, if possible, starts out with an auto attack into a QE or a WE. Since your E wipes out the back end animation of your Q and your W. We'll go ahead and grab this wave, force Tryndamere to come back. Also soaking up some big resources. Got the Crux while we were over there too. A little dangerous to walk by this blind. Really shouldn't have done that. I didn't really get anything out of it other than crossing over. Could have gone the long way around, spend an extra 5 seconds. And we can get full Bloodthirster. We can 2-man Baron now with this much life still. Got him with my R. Healing off them. Oh, okay. I was CC for 4.4 seconds. I might have to sell boots and get Merc Treads. They have way too much CC. I think it's worth. We have enough extra attack speed off of Shield Bow and Bloodthirster at this point. Getting stuck in that much CC is just too much. I don't even think Veigar landed Cage on me. I'm pretty sure it was just his Everfrost into Jin Snare into a Mumu. CC. That was brutal. I was actually very tanky there. Just a lot of my tankiness comes from autoing and getting my life still. Nice Maokai pick into Ashe R. Brand with huge follow-up. Brand supports low-key S tier. I'd say Iron through Diamond. Most games, Iron through Diamond just turn into 5 versus 5 team fighting, and Brand support for that is insane. All he has to do is press all of his buttons, just mash all 4 buttons, aiming at the enemies, and win. It's that simple. Only way he loses if he gets picked before he can mash all 4 of his buttons. I'm happy Brand's on our team. They have triple melee. Actually, 4 melee. Well, 3 melee. I need a... He's lined up. Oh, I just didn't quite reach him. It's either that or he had his R. Figured his R would be on a cooldown since he was so low. Maybe he flashed it? That was like right on him. This is a bad spot for me to be in. Hit him with my Ignite. Couldn't really heal off me. I'm gonna kite this out and we have our Bloodthirster shield making us tanky. I'm gonna ping out Baron. I want my teammates to help with it. I can easily tank it with my grit. Now each grit stack is giving me 16 armor. It's free cloth armor right there. So 4. Now we have 64 bonus armor right now. Now we have 80. That's balanced. Don't you love seeing a ranged high damage champion just tanking Baron and being full HP? Isn't that exciting? Now we have 128. We can push away by ourselves with 2 autos and a Q. A little bit nervous about where the enemies are at. I'll be taking this. Take it really fast. Gonna WE into him. Drop the Q. His R, I can't believe that reached me from there. Gonna drop the Q just in case he flashes away. Yeah, that's probably GG's. I don't think they can come back from that. That'd be a very hard thing to reverse on their part. Taking wolves there was a bit newbie of me. I was kind of thinking about taking dragon. I was like, oh, wolves are there. After you win a team fight, you want to go straight for objectives. With that being said, I don't think we can end from this position. W does a little bit of damage. It's funny to kill people with it. Okay, we might be able to end just because I'm so fed. Minions will spawn and I can feed off those. Need the team to focus turrets. Yeah, I'm too big for this. Alright, yeah, that's GG's. If you guys enjoyed this Graves Jungle commentary guide for Season 12, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingstixbusiness. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, looking at the damage dealt, we were the highest. I'm happy with that, with how fed we were. And if I had to guess, we probably took the most damage as well, or close to it. Very close to it. I'm happy with that. We took more than our tank 𝗕𝘂𝐿. That means we were doing a lot of frontlining, taking a lot of aggro, giving our team a lot of value. And then when we look at runes, Fleet healed us for nearly 3,000. Triumph healed us for 600 and gave us 400 bonus gold. That's really nice. 400 bonus gold, that's more than a kill. Even if it didn't give us the bonus gold, the rune's still worth it. Alacrity, completed it before the 10-minute mark. Very solid. Usually finish that around 12-minute mark. Just depends on how much CS you're getting typically. 𝗕𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 did a bonus 600. Nimbus times activated 18. Not too familiar with that stat. I don't know if that's high or low. I do know I wasn't using my Ignite and Smite very often though, so probably could have used it more than that. And we got our absolute focus, total time active 1850. All in all, Graves Jungle, easily one of the best jungle champions in the game. You just got to be aggressive and press your advantage. If you're not comfortable with playing high octane and pressing your advantage, I would recommend something like Fiddlesticks or Karthus instead.